Yo, what's happening, people? You're listening to the WRESTHINGS podcast, the Kenny Omega approved podcast. If you like what you're hearing, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, you already know this podcast is by the Mandem, for the Mandem. Bow!
It's a feel good moment. That's what it is. Niggas would have told me that WWE can't do feel good moments. They've done feel good moments.
Kofi went through an entire gauntlet to earn that opportunity. Cody Rhodes said, I love my daddy, and went to the main event.
No. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not going to fucking argue.
Of course, though. Of course,
What did Kofi go through those 2 months?
Yo, what's good?
A gauntlet. Went through the gauntlet.
This sounds like when the Raw starts like in the backstage segment.
And it was like Yo, episode 167 of the WRESTHINGS podcast.
Make some noise for
167.
Yeah, 67, isn't it? 167.
Let me even fucking check.
167.
One.
one.
Yeah, before we start, guys, we just hit 2,000 subscribers, man. That's big news.
Big up.
Big up to all our listenership, viewership, everything ship. Big up to all them, man. Honestly, it's been a mad journey so far. Obviously, guys, I'm just gonna put this out there right now. Whatever you do, please do not join our membership for now. We're getting it fixed. Obviously, we've run into some trouble with YouTube monetization. So once that's all done, we'll put out an email, put out a message out on Twitter. Guys, you can join as much as possible. Join as much as you want. So yeah, apologies for that. And that even goes down to even donating to us. You can't donate to us. Obviously, you can donate to us through Coffee, which is in our bio, but you can't donate to us through YouTube streams anymore.
That's right.
Due to what YouTube has done. But,
soon come.
Yeah, that should be sorted out very soon.
I swear Cash Sasha does that. That's right.
That's right.
So that should be done very soon. That's Sneakbo, isn't it?
Sneakbo.
That's Sneakbo, that's it.
No, it's Political Pete.
Political Pete.
That's right.
Once it's all done, guys, join in as much as possible, man. But guys, we're back in the building. We're back from LA. We're back in the studio. Does it feel nice to be back in Parrot? No. Does it feel nice to talk to my brothers about wrestling? Yes.
It feels good to be back.
And yeah, man, hope you guys are having a great Friday when you're listening to this podcast, whatever day it is you're listening to. And yeah, start, man. Sports Restaurant Nafi, formerly known as VHS Pappy. To my left, I got
the main event liver and champagne sipper, big back driller, babyface killer, and your boy Laps back in the building on the WRESTHINGS podcast. And to my left, we have...
What's up, people? My name's Mex. I'm a wrestling fan, wrestling enthusiast, a WrestleManiac, if you will. You're tuned into another episode of the WRESTHINGS podcast. Opposite me, we have...
What's going on? It's your boy Leechy V, aka Versi Jones, aka the Masked Merry Man, coming from South London, the best part of London, home of the roadside G's. You know what to do, Mandem.
Who's that jumping out the sky?
Yeah.
To my left, we have.
Right. Cool. Yeah, you have to, man. Thank you, man. Please, royalty. Cool. It's your boy Sam Blacks, Mr. Controversial, Underdone, Fisher Top 5, Dead or Alive, Big Man.
Keep going.
Mr. 150 million %.
What else?
Mr. Hot Takes.
That's right.
Nicky Garcia's baby boy.
Nicky Garcia.
Through the last
You know what I mean? LA's finest. I'm trying
The Queen Slayer, you know. Gelato baby.
Gelato baby. I respect that. You're trying to get me in trouble. Herbarium's finest. Herbarium's finest. Yeah.
what was it, Pasanita? Was it? And Pasanita.
Pasanita. Trust me. Immediately, we're here.
No. You got one more? You got to give it to them? Back up.
Epic solutions.
Pick up.
ridiculous.
Yo, people, it's your boy MK, aka the man that out too sweet to be sour, aka the hood Japanese correspondent, aka the CEO, the president, the commissioner, the TDM, Tokyo Dome merchants.
We in the building.
We love it.
Yo.
Shout out to Del.
Shout out to Del as well. He's in
Paris.
Big up Del. Big up Bubba Ray Dudley. Dunlo.
Call him Devon at least.
Why did you say that?
Bubba Ray Dudley's
Say
wavy,
Devon
bro.
Del.
Oh yeah, he had a match in an NBA game. You see it? I was wrestling on top of the stands, like the fans.
Swear.
Yeah.
Mad.
It was like a match, like interval match, innit?
Okay.
I think it was having a match. It was having a fight with a mascot.
Okay.
Shit. I like Bubba Ray.
Yeah, man. Bully Ray.
But yo, let's go into it, man. AEW this week. Do you know what's actually, man? Because of my jet lag, yeah, I'm watching it on American timing. So I remember I went to sleep here. We landed when? Tuesday. Wednesday. So like, I went to sleep here.
Wednesday.
Came up. My miss was like, "Lloyd, do not sleep, or what? You're gonna mess up your sleeping pattern." She went to go pick up my son from school. By the time I come back here, conked out. I woke up, it's 8 p.m. She picked my son up at 5. I woke up, it's 9 p.m. I said, oh shit. I slept. And she allowed me to sleep because she knew I was tired, innit? I actually stayed up till 5 a.m. and watched the whole of AEW. And that was a fucking show.
Okay.
Fucking great show.
Proper good show.
Like there was a lot of, I remember there was many points when I was watching, I was just sitting up from my bed, just watching like that. Like one moment being the AEW All-In Announcement. That was greatly done.
Okay, yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
Jay White. Jay White on the show. With the shing. Because obviously he had the shing, yeah, and the man I saw scrapping in the ring, so the cameraman's coming back and forth. So I see Jay White come out. I said, Jay White only. I was gassed, bro. And on top of that, the guns come out to 50 Cent.
Bruv, Betty, bed.
But I can't lie, bro, they had to edit that heavily because I was like, bro.
But no,
because what they did, yeah, because obviously the FTR came out. And then the lights went black. I'm thinking, what kind? I thought it was a surprise coming. I thought somebody's gonna like interrupt the match. Well, I said, there's no way. I stood up in my bed. I was like, Betty. But I said, you know what? Damn man,
just keep that as a song though.
Nah, they can't afford it, bro.
Nah, royalties.
Royalties.
50
collects his money. But trust me.
Nah, bro. But I think it's like a special occasion.
Same for the pay-per-views or something.
Yeah, like same for like when they got like this is their first time main event in Dynamite, innit? And it was their first tag team defense on Dynamite. So yeah, man.
That's brilliant.
Let's get down to transfer business, contract business. Let's get down to Jay White's debut. Let's get into that. Bro, I can't lie, I pop for that still. And I feel like him coming out was the right decision.
Like I said,
Right decision for AEW still.
I'm happy to see him, and obviously there's been a lot of turmoil since WrestleMania in WWE. So he's made a good choice for his career.
Apparently he agreed on, allegedly, I've seen online, he agreed that contract before WrestleMania started.
To join AEW?
Yeah, before WrestleMania Night 1.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me.
Because all of us people stayed up for Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
And that was terrible Raw.
That Raw
What's
was
that like?
shit.
But yeah, I think just the way they debuted him, I've got questions over. I wasn't too happy. I didn't feel like he was made to be a big deal. And maybe the fact that because he's already actually debuted for AEW, they just kind of continued where they left off, as opposed to make him feel like a big deal. Because
you want a Tony Schiavone all elite type beat?
I just wanted just something, even if it's like
presentation.
How they brought him in last time. I think Enki was saying this before. Like he walked into the scene with the jacket. Just something a bit more like why?
Man came out in tank top, running out.
No disrespect, but running in to come and save Juice
to punch up somebody.
It's not really what
and
I
do one
see.
spot then walk off. No, I'm sorry.
Like if they because apparently people are saying that El Phantasmo is done with New Japan as well.
Oh, he's gonna come over.
So if he comes over and then like
might do a new
doing a little new
I like
Bullet
that
Club,
still. I like
I don't
that
mind
still.
it.
I don't mind that.
Because I think those are correct characters for it.
Yeah.
Like,
It's now time for Faction Wars because we had Faction Wars in the pandemic and I feel like it was a bit Yankee.
no, I don't think it was.
It was
too bad.
but I feel like but now
I just feel like the crowd maybe weren't there to soak it in.
But now we can do Faction Wars. Even the pose that Jay White done on top when he got on the ropes, done this. Like,
even if they've not doing too sweet, they're doing Tom next. I don't mind it. I don't mind it still, but
Listen, Jay White, man. Listen, obviously, like I'm in the middle with Jay White. I'm not gonna say I'm his biggest fan ever, but I acknowledge his talent. And Jay White has done a lot of good things in New Japan, innit? With AEW, do you know what? I just feel like I don't think he's gonna get lost in the mud, but I feel like it's gonna be a minute until he gets cooking. I feel like there's just a lot going on right now, innit? I feel like for me, it's a thing where I'm gonna have patience with him. I'm gonna give him like a year before I like assess his run, because I feel like there's just a lot in the air right now. There's MJF doing his thing. There's the Blackpool Combat stuff going on and the Elite going on. So I don't think he'll be like in a oh my god, this a Jay White feud straight away in it. I feel like the stuff. If this stuff with Ricky Starks go well, then he can do that for a minute. But by All-In time, then I'm gonna start looking at Jay White and be like, okay, like let's see.
I think that's even not enough time.
That's not enough time, yeah.
At this point of the year, it's not
Enough time.
It's not
There's so
really
much.
because everything now for AEW is like bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, it's cooking.
But like 6 months.
I say by next year.
I think by 6 months, I'll start kind of
by
critically.
By Revolution at
looking.
least. Revolution at least.
Revolution is next. Yeah, it's next year. So
I'll say full game.
I've got
say
to
full
ask
game.
though. You know, for
tight, you know.
I got to ask though, for some of us fans that are new to Jay White, like, what should we kind of expect for him now that he's in AEW?
he's a great heel.
He's a great psychological.
Okay, like I said to you, like I said before,
Really good promos as well.
If you guys watch Jake the Snake Roberts, that's his dad basically. The way he moves, the way he talks, the way he moves around the ring. Like you watch a New Japan thing and he's being cocky to the ref, like he'll do something stupid or piss someone off and just clap, or you say something stupid. Like that's the shit that I liked from him. That's what I gravitated.
Yeah, Jay
to.
White is very slimy. Like he's like he's like. Do you know, and in the ring, like, do you know what it is? The way he wrestles, like, he doesn't have like the most flashy moves, but he reminds me, I compare him to like a Randy Orton, where it's like
Kick, snap,
where it's very snappy, like just like each move, like it's like you see Randy Orton,
It's calculated.
Calculated, yeah. That's the way Jay White wrestles, but as a character, he's fascinating, man.
Oh, he's great.
Especially when he has like, do you know what? Jay White's very interesting when he loses. Obviously, I don't want him
when he gets angry and stuff.
When he gets angry and he just has mental breakdowns, and it's just like, bruv, he'll just start cutting these mad promos about backstage. I feel like
he is. Now that you say that, I'm thinking like he is one of the true people where losses matter to him.
Yeah,
Like Kurt Angle. See Kurt Angle back in the camera.
Yeah.
Kurt Angle in the
Like
heart.
the losses shape
Bro,
him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like man will, like the camera cuts Kurt Angle, and he's in the ring, and he's flipping out, throwing his toys out the prime. He's got spit all over his mouth.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
there was a Jay White promo, like I think last year where he was on the, I think
Eddie Kingston. No, not Eddie Kingston.
I think it wasn't Eddie Kingston, but he lost. He was on the floor.
Was the one who lost to Okada?
Yeah, it was like fuck.
Yeah.
He just slammed the floor, and it was like
Voice all
Jay,
cracking and that.
voice cracking.
I love that.
And then
Just looking delusional.
And then, but
just-
the thing that's beautiful about Jay White's character is like it's interesting because like he'll feed his ego, like he'll get wins, and then he'll start being bad cocky, and then when he loses, he can't take it. He'll just crashing down. So I feel like Jay White as a character, and I feel like because when a lot of guys come from New Japan, we often focus on their work, but I feel like Jay White's character work is just like it's up there, isn't it? So he's gonna be. I can't wait for him to interact with people.
I've seen a couple of Jay White's matches.
Yeah, I can't wait for him to interact with guys like MJF or Adam Cole's, people that they got charisma.
But I need to interact with CM Punk as well, you know. Yeah, he's never coming back. That's gonna be tasty. That's gonna be tasty.
He's coming back.
I've kept my mouth silent about this fucking dickhead.
Let's talk about it. We talk about All In.
Yeah.
Listen.
Should they get CM Punk back for All In?
Yes, I think they should.
They have to.
I think they should.
I feel like
They don't have to. They don't have to.
For the look.
Would it be a pop? Would it be a pop?
Mike.
It'll be a pop.
Would it be a pop?
It'll be a it'll be a pop, but it'll be an explosion backstage, bro.
You heard him all day from Houston.
It's not worth it.
Houston's like,
I don't care, bro. These
Doggy Bog.
I've stayed silent on the matter, you know.
Talk on it. Talk on it.
This dickhead, bro.
He's a dickhead. He's a dickhead.
I can't.
He's a sour little crybaby, fam. He's done his time. All he does is moan. Like, listen, bro. The situation is so simple, bro. Man, just go there and just say, "Listen, I'm sorry. Let's do business." But he's there crying on Twitter. He's crying.
Leave him.
Fam, he pisses me off, bro. Like, it's like, what's the point?
He's done his time, innit?
He doesn't like the situation is so simple.
While he's doing his time, like doing your time is doing your time is not. Don't get bro. For business wise, listen.
I didn't even do his time. He did 10 minutes and cried, bro.
For business wise and as a draw, listen. Tony Khan, I'm sure he's trying to make it work and rare-tear. And obviously, like, business-wise, he's an asset. But if he's upsetting bare man in the locker room and if he's upsetting your top guys, the guys that built the company before him, then it's a problem.
The brother was there for a year.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And he caused this amount of foolishness. Got injured twice. Winning the title.
If you think about, forget
bro, listen, I'm sorry to cut you, bro, but man wins a title. That celebration and fucks it up.
Yeah, I can't lie.
Comes back, wins the title. Fucks it up. Then he starts crying and eating muffins. I'm so sorry.
So I'm so sorry. Touch on that point as well.
I'm so sorry.
Do you man feel like wrestling? He's not the same anymore.
It's not about him not the same. He can't handle it.
We know he
cannot
not
handle
the same, but he's still a very valuable character.
Yeah,
like that's what we're basically hanging this all on. Like he will be a very good character. He will tell a very good story.
Sean, what's up?
So Sean, So Sean what's up just posted. CM Punk has told AEW in recent months
that he
wants to
recently
return to the company. He's expressed a willingness to work in a number of ways, including with the elite, which I feel like it's a step.
We're talking about business. We're talking about money. We're talking about AEW about to put on their biggest show ever. Like,
So obviously he's valuable.
You have to pull out the big guns. We're saying they need to go to Japan and get in this person and get these people from indies in Britain, but they've got this guy under contract now. Like, work it out with people that are existing there. And even if it's just on some type of part-time basis where they bring in Punk for these bigger shows or whatever the case is, like, it wouldn't make sense to have someone that you're paying probably the most in your company as well.
He's the most paid. He's the highest paid.
Yeah, to just be sitting there.
Yeah, I feel like short, and I think with short, with Punk, for me, it looks like, what do you, short-term gratification or long-term? Long-term, I feel like he's a cancer to the company. Long-term...
He's proved it.
Long-term, and like I was saying before, it's not, forget the elite. You're beefing with, we talk about MJF and all them and being 4 pillars. He's beefing with everyone that's a pillar in the company. Jericho.
This guy's coming out tonight.
No,
he's not.
No, he's not.
I'll say this. Look, the thing about him, like the whole thing about... No, he's not. He's not.
But let me just...
Rocky,
I was saying, like, you're beefing with Moxley. You're beefing with Jericho. You're beefing with guys...
Jericho's beefing with him.
Wait, but it don't matter, because at the end of the day, you're beefing with guys who literally are the foundation of this company.
Correct.
It's like these guys feel like these guys are the people that before Punk was ever involved, the people that made us say, shit, AEW's big time because of these man. And and even look at Moxley, right? Regardless of whose side you take within the story, remember what after Punk's mess, who cleaned it up? Moxley. So it's like so if it comes a thing here where obviously Tony Khan's a businessman and he probably wants all sides happy, but if it comes to a thing where a line is drawn in the sand, you have to pick one side or the other. You sacrifice Punk every time. You're an idiot if you pick Punk over the people that brought you here.
That makes sense. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. Like the thing about it with Punk, it's like, I get it. It will be a great moment. If he comes out and all in, it's going to be great. Everyone's going to be excited. But it's like NK is saying, it's the long-term effects. You pissed off the entirety of the roster, and he was there for less than a year. You're there not even doing business the right way when you're taking it to Twitter. And not even though you're taking it to Twitter and Insta, you're fucking trashing people there, causing more beef. And then you want to also say, oh, but I want to come back. Keep that same energy. Keep the same energy. If you're going to say you want to come back, then repair it there and have that same energy when you're there.
I believe, yeah.
Because what? Let's say, okay, All In happens and then another controversy happens. He's not going to do business. He pisses off Hangman again. He pisses off somebody else. And it's stupid.
But sometimes prevention is better than cure.
Man said he's beefing with kids. Hold on. He said about he's in the company with kids and he's the biggest kid there. Let's be real. Let's be real.
It's facts.
I don't care. I'm not going to sacrifice my company for a star.
I'm gonna be honest here. This might even be an unpopular opinion, but they need to let Punk go. I've lost confidence in the guy.
What?
Yes, let him go,
bro. He's proven in a year that he's a fucking cancer and he's a dickhead, bro. It's not worth it.
You know what it is.
Just for a pop. I'm gonna sacrifice my company for a pop. I'm sorry.
Things can be blessed, yeah.
I don't think he'll get a pop.
Things can be blessed with what? And handshake. If he's gone backstage, as soon as he's coming, he goes, guys, locker room meeting. Guys, I apologize to everyone. I'm sorry for what I've done.
Oh, we don't even have that, bro.
Let me land. He does that, then he goes to the ring and does the same thing. Guys, I fucked up, blah, blah, blah. Let's get to fucking business. Let's do this. Bro, he'll get a pop. But has he done that though? Has he given a chance to do that?
This man is a man of grudges. Go on, Black.
I personally think he's not going to get a pop.
No, he'll get a pop. He's Punk. He's CM Punk. He's CM Punk.
He's getting a pop.
You know what they will bringing back CM Punk is a calculated move. They will do it in Chicago.
They'll do it in Chicago.
They'll bring him back in Chicago if they're going to bring him back.
No,
because he will be popped. You know, it will fool to a certain degree the TV crowd that, oh, people actually like him. Maybe I should give him a chance too. Like, you see what I mean? Like, they have to, like, my thing is, like, I was the biggest, bin him. Like, he's done, innit? But, like, now, and I'm reminded that this is wrestling, innit? Like, the history of wrestling has events like this scattered all over it, maybe worse in some occasions. We've seen flipping marriage infidelities amongst colleagues and all that kind of stuff. You see what I mean? There is
Matt Hardy and Edge are boys now.
Fam, you're clotting my missus, bruv.
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett and Kurt Angle's mad.
Like,
but it's how they do the business.
It's how. That's exactly it.
And I'm not, having said all, my statements about Punk still remain true, but Punk, if they were to fix everything, then fine. But my thing is that at some point there's got to be, and Tony Khan knows better than all because he knows the situation. But there's got to be a point where you got to let shit go, and maybe that point right now things can be resolved. It's not looking good, But things can be resolved. Who knows?
And
The only person who let things go though is Punk. He has to let the shit go.
Punk needs to practice some humility because
Speak to him.
it's not as if this guy wrestles like Kenny Omega for him to be behaving the way he does.
But he's a draw though.
No, we're gonna do it. No, we're gonna do it.
He's living off of
I'll tell you why, bro. If Ronaldo's now signed for
I don't watch football, so I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, okay, let me give you a quick example. I've got the perfect count.
Let him lad. Let him.
You're gonna mention Man United thing, you know.
Man, you fucking that. They got rid of him. They paid better.
Wasn't he playing all the time?
They got rid of him.
When he first came, was he playing all the time?
was playing.
So hold on.
And they got rid of him.
So it's just heritage
It
tax
took
aside.
another man to get rid of him. So this is what I was saying. My last point on this is that I don't know how Tony will be perceived by his other by the other wrestlers. It's like, okay, if Tony gets rid of him, then we could assume some people might be like, Tony, you done the right thing. We've got now a more happy dressing room. Some people will be like, Tony, that's not best for business. You shouldn't have done that. We could have all, kissed and made up. At the same time, if Tony brings him back in, people might, think that Tony, you couldn't handle a situation. When my contract's up, I think I'll go because you've shown like you're not a strong leader here. So.
And also, back to the football analogy as well. No, they always say in football, nobody's bigger than the fucking club.
Yeah.
Nobody's bigger than the club. We've seen it in football time and time again. Fam, Pep did, but Zlatan Ibrahimovic was cooking. Pep sold him to fucking Inter, so he wanted to accommodate Messi and all of these man. What I'm saying is that we see it in sport. Fam, we even saw it in NFL with Tom Brady, all these man. No, but once it don't matter if you're a star player or what. Once you start disrupting the functionality of the organization of the club, you're a problem. You have to go. Now, if you can be rehabilitated back into the team, that's fine. But if it comes at the cost of losing everyone else, you must go. I'm at a point right now. I don't know. I
would say I'm gonna say something after.
Best case scenario. Do I want to see a Punk? Of course, he adds to the best case scenario. Do I want to see a Punk and all these men to shake hands and do kumbaya? Fine. But if there's a line drawn in the sand, you get the fuck out. Punk, get the fuck out of the company if there's a line drawn in the sand. If you can rehabilitate everyone and everyone shake hands, cool. But if it's not the case, get the fuck out. Say if WWE did, get the fuck out. Simple.
This is what I'll say, yeah.
No man's bigger than the company, bro.
This is what I'll say. The apology has to be as loud as the disrespect.
His words.
Yeah.
No, we've been saying that.
End of.
Yeah, we said that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. With the
because this has been real loud, and the apologies been behind fucking Fightful. With your chest, with the same platform you're complaining on, be like, oh, I fucked up, As you were saying, when you said, oh, we should go there, what you should do, not even like before the contract stuff is happening, go backstage on an unannounced thing about, guys, I want to talk to everybody. I apologize for how I've been, blah, 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 let's do business. And then, of course, take it to the ring and then do that. But don't just do it now because the report is talking for him. He needs to be saying it himself and be like, no, I want to come back. I'm fucking up. I want to sort shit out. Let's do business.
But I do feel
because he's not doing that.
If CM Punk did come out on Instagram tonight and said, hey guys, I'm sorry for doing all this shit, blah, blah, I think I'll make things worse.
No, it won't.
I guarantee it won't.
It won't.
No,
it won't. Bro, every post he's made has been negative.
Look at this guy trying to suck on me. I guarantee.
Okay, well, firm it because he made that problem. No, but enough. He made that problem.
Immaturity, but I don't think that necessarily make it worse.
No. That's the problem that he made.
Because CM Punk didn't disrespect me. He didn't disrespect me. He didn't disrespect you. He didn't disrespect you. He didn't he disrespected the Young Bucks.
Yeah, but he disrespected someone that's giving him money.
He disrespected a product I like.
Okay, cool. There you go. Okay, this was to AEW.
Not me personally.
Okay, this was to AEW.
But
yeah.
like,
I don't take offense. What I'm saying is obviously if the people who he's going to be working with potentially, you're going to bring a person who's disrespecting. Man, have some respect and have some balls and be a man. That's got the same thing. He had chest to sit there for 40 how long with the owner of the company and disrespect the company and the EVPs with chest and eating muffins. Have that same energy and be like, yo, listen, I'm sorry, innit? I fucked up. I made that nice and loud so everybody in the roster, in the company hears that. So next time they see CM Punk, they're not thinking, oh, here we go, problem's gonna happen. Rehabilitate, do business the right way.
But aside from that, I feel like the Punk thing, aside from the Punk discussion, I feel like, what are we looking for? What do you want to see at All In? Because I feel like Punk, he's there. I'm buying the ticket regardless of if he's on the card or not.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need Punk to be. I'm going.
I'm buying the ticket regardless. So like, for me,
you know what I want to see?
Huh?
You know what I want to see?
What?
I want to be sat in the crowd, and I want John Moxley to walk past me. Do you know the box? I want John Moxley to come from the box and walk all the way down.
Wow!
And I'm like, yo, Moxley! Bro, I want to see that, and I want to see Ospreay come out.
Yeah,
I want to see
it's
Kenny Omega
Ospreay.
versus Ospreay. Facts. Done.
Yeah,
I don't think that we should-
I want to see
do
number
wanna
3
that,
there.
But I think the biggest main event that they could put on is Punk versus Omega.
That's the biggest match they could do.
All-In.
Yeah, that's the biggest match they could do.
Tell you what, I got one.
Where's that start? The lens.
One I'll say.
The battery.
He charged up. You're joking. One thing I'll say, yeah, obviously there's been rumors about it, yeah, but I would want to see MJF versus Sting, title versus career.
Nah, I don't know, you know.
I'd want to see it.
I want to see Sting retire there, though.
Yeah,
I do want to see Sting retire.
Listen, we'll know he'll lose. It's a big crowd.
No,
it's a big crowd.
Just a bit.
I want to see that,
man.
No, I want to see that.
Where's he from? Atlanta.
He used to be a surfer boy, innit? So
Yeah, but it's not going to be like 40,000 people there. London, UK crowd, how crazy we are. I want to see it there.
Yeah, just to be like,
That'd be nice.
thank you, like, for 50,000 people.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sting.
For 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, it will just be
With chest,
madness,
shoes, and yeah, man, let's go. That's what I want to see.
Sting's from
Can't lie.
Here comes
go,
Batman.
Go Batman.
he's from Nebraska.
Do you really think, yeah, that there's going to be 50,000 people in Wembley for AEW?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Hands on.
Yes.
50,000.
Yes. Yes. 50. Not 90. 50.
If you said 90, I would have said
90,000
but 50
capacity.
for sure.
Sam,
For
Sam,
sure.
let me say something, yeah.
With chest,
Oh, we'll be
50,000.
there though. Don't think we're not going to be there.
There's been many shows, yeah. There's been many shows that companies have had in the past where they've sold at 50K. That's mad.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So Wembley's how much? 80K. 90,000. Bro, they can black out bare seats.
Yeah.
And even the stage takes how much space?
The stage will eat up at least.
And the ring will take how much
at
space? People are gonna sit on floors. We need to even boxing matches. They don't really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dark lights. Wembley, we know how the thing set. Andy Joshua comes out, everything's dark. You see the man in the ring
Because
fighting.
the reason why I say
I think they'll sell out. I think they'll sell.
yeah, I feel like
for sure.
Bro,
I think tops will be
man
70.
that don't watch wrestling, yeah. My little brother was saying, in my gym, they're talking about going to this, what's it called again? Elite, it's called Elite
Bro, it's
Wrestling.
live wrestling. People love that shit.
Yeah.
Bro,
I'm not disputing.
And I feel like the UK market as well. I feel like cool. I can't like if this was like 50. Let's say it was in LA, the same place as WrestleMania was. I would hear you because that's a wrestling goes there all the time, bro. Clash. Do you know how gas people? Obviously, it's WWE. But like UK have been deprived of like a massive event,
Bro, you was at Clash. How many people was there?
Like London, we're hungry for
60,000
something
people
big.
sold out
Do you know what
in
I'm
a day.
saying? We're hungry for something big, so it's like people that cool. It's not just gonna be AEW fans. It's gonna be people that want to come outside for wrestling.
And don't forget, it's not 50,000 Londoners.
It's Americans as well.
There's UK people
Bro,
will be
it's
there.
gonna be
Europeans
global.
will be there.
It's going to be
Americans
global.
are gonna fly in to say I was there first.
This is
Same way we flew to LA.
They're gonna fly.
People are gonna fly
come
in.
in.
People already DM'd us. People already DM'd us. People that we know
Yeah.
from America already DM'd us said, you not gonna be at the show?
bro. And
I have nothing more to say.
And also as well, you don't. I thought, and this is something that I've wanted Tony Khan to do for a long time. He's been timid with the venues in the past, and little night to put your hands on the table and say, I'm gonna book Wembley Stadium, because we were all debating thinking it's gonna be Craven Codric.
Can you make it? Okay, people don't know, innit? The Wembley that they set it out, it's a complete different Wembley to the Wembley that they had SummerSlam at.
Yeah.
Make that known. Because I see a lot of Americans like, oh my God, still at Wembley, the same way it's that same place that Bret Hart beat thingy.
Bulldog.
No, I mean Bulldog beat Bret Hart. No, it's a different Wembley.
90,000.
Bro, this is different. This is
90,000
This is
seat
newly
arena.
relevated. This is where they do.
I'll be honest with you, it's
big,
impressive.
bro.
It's I'll be honest with you, it's a gutsy move.
Flex, you're gonna be there.
It's very gutsy. I'll be there. You know,
It's very
You're gonna love
saucy.
it.
it's a gutsy move, but it's a gutsy business move. But if it turns out, then yeah.
Bro, it's peak.
Yeah,
I think
bro.
anything in the ballpark of 50 to 70,000 people, it's
It's
a win.
brilliant.
It's a win, bro.
because
And
their
bro,
highest gate right now is maybe about 25,000 people.
bro, it's just 20, bro. It's just the
That's like a raw, though, isn't it?
what?
Real smaller
like
than that.
10,000,
Rules like
Rules
10
not
to
12.
15,000.
Rules like 10.
15, yeah.
Rules like 10.
Yeah.
But I just feel like and bro, the optics will look crazy, bro. Like just the video package of that Wembley Stadium with the fireworks.
Have you not seen the package they've done already with Jim Hater?
Nah.
Yeah, she's basically narrating over the thing, saying, "Yo, you come and watch me, blah blah blah." Looks epic, bro. So you can't show some stuff with Jay Cargill at Wembley.
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh yeah.
He tweeted that. He tweeted him and Orange Cassidy.
Oh, when they made the trip and Britt Baker.
Yeah, they shot some stuff.
Bro,
in
I can't lie. I want to see. if I can't obviously.
That's the one thing I can't say I'm necessarily looking forward to because AEW haven't proved like things like staging and staging. They haven't proved to me that they can do that on a grand scale. I'm looking forward to the big show, but that element of it, that's gonna be there. Can they really do it?
So not comparing it. Obviously, I love what AEW do and stuff. Yeah, but just a segue quickly. When you walked in at WrestleMania and you saw that stage,
breathtaking.
WWE, you know, to put on amazing shows.
That's years of experience.
Their worst stage is better than any stage AEW's done.
Years of experience.
That one was.
Yeah, I feel like they gotta bring out. And what I saw this on Twitter. No, don't put no Union Jack flag on the thing.
Nah. I don't want to see no fucking telephone box.
No London cab.
I don't see no fucking cab.
We're gonna get that.
I'm not gonna. Nah, man.
We're gonna get merch.
WWE ruins that all the time, fam. The same double-decker bus. Do we even use that anymore?
We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that.
Nah.
We're gonna get that money back as well. But we're gonna get Austin 316. We're gonna get London 316.
Look, London 316's good.
You know what?
I hate it, but like it's cheesy merch.
Hollywood
but don't put it on the stage.
We're definitely getting that.
Yeah, the merch.
No. We're definitely getting the stage with the taxis and the phone.
Look, money in the bank. Where you're getting it because you see the poster. The poster.
That's at number 10 Downing Street and shit.
Even WWE Live. Even like a WWE Live. The one that made the Max went to, bro. They had London 316 and London. They had Stone Cold's Burning Skull with the Union flag on it. Bro, we're gonna get it.
They do that in every city though. Like even in America, they do that in every city.
Like they go to where from Bad Bunny from?
Puerto Rico.
We're gonna see Puerto Rico 316.
Yeah. They run that everywhere.
316.
Yeah, I told you.
It's a cheap t-shirt.
We're gonna get.
Do you think we're gonna get? Obviously, like this is their first London show. Do you think we're gonna get like
legends from London?
Not even just like London, like exactly legends from London. People like I don't know. For example, I feel like they'll call Stormzy. To do
performance,
Not to perform, but just to be there. I don't know. He might take up.
I'll tell you.
Well, man, like Quen face, give me gigs on part of paper.
I think we'll definitely get. I think we're definitely getting. Yeah. I think we're definitely getting a performance. Yeah, and we're definitely gonna get a footballer from thing because I know Tony Khan's Mitrovic is still there, innit?
Full a minute,
but he's got 8 game ban. What have we done by then?
No,
even if he's not.
We're definitely getting someone from England.
We're getting Mitrovic to come. We're getting Mitrovic or something.
A popular person, and it's definitely going to be celebrities getting that free little ticket to go there.
We already seen it.
Can they get KSI?
Yeah.
Nah,
I mean,
I would.
It depends if he's still under contract.
Especially
it's a bit mad. Especially Tony Khan is Southern Asian descent, right?
Yeah.
It's mixed still.
It's Jackie still.
Listen, I mean, Jake Paul will be there. Jake Paul. Jake Paul's a shout.
Nah, I think Jake Paul won the ride for his like doesn't want to fuck up the situation he has with WWE in it. But I feel like just get a London.
There's other people. Yeah.
It's bare, man.
There's other people. Listen. I feel like Storms is the easiest money grab.
Give me Quen first.
It's like it's the person where no, obviously like I know about the one like
I'll be real though. Storms won't get AEW though. I don't think he would. I think
he'll go for the show.
He'll go for the money. Go for the money, bro.
We saw Kaz Crosby promoting AEW. She was backstage at AEW. Who spoke?
Money, fam.
I wouldn't be surprised if Phil Mitchell was.
Phil Mitchell.
Phil Mitchell will get a mad pop, you know.
Him and Ross Kemp would be nuts. I'm fucking screaming. With chest, I'm screaming.
Did you see that? She's promoting it. Kaz Crosby from Love Island. She was at AEW.
When was that?
She's
bro, last week. The MJF. She goes, I'm so happy to be here. Guys, tuning for the Wembley show.
They paid her sponsors. I can't you could do higher, but like
Kaz is alright.
We could do higher level of influencer though.
I'm not involved. Look, I'll show you. Look.
You could do more.
Okay, I want to agree with you, but I agree with you. Look, she was backstage.
Sorry.
All Black Third was back.
She was backstage. I couldn't believe it, you know.
But I feel like,
she's got a TNT title, you know.
No, that's
and you know what it is, yeah?
Oh, TBS, sorry.
I feel like that day is going to be a movie. Just walking up to Wembley, the energy there, bro. And the thing about the promotion, it's going to be... And the thing is, Tony Khan obviously owns Fulham. He probably knows UK media. bro, I want to see these man on Graham Norton. I want to see the promotion.
This
I
morning,
need to see the promotion that.
fucking Lorraine.
Yeah.
I said loose women. All of that.
I need to see all of that. Just say,
Jay Cargill on loose women, fam.
They'll get the Good Morning GMT. All of that. They'll get all of that. BBC. They'll get all of that. Yeah. No. They'll get that.
National team.
Tony Contact is powerful. He will get it.
Bro, he's a footballer now. At the end of the day, yeah. Like, and that's the thing. It's like because he owns a team in England. He owns fucking Fulham. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
he's got the connection.
He's got people's numbers. He's got people's numbers.
I don't watch football yet, but how good are Fulham doing? Like, what's the
mid-table? They're doing all right for Fulham.
They're doing all right for
But
Fulham.
they're Premier League mid-table. They're doing all right, but they're a Premier League team in it. So
that's all that matters really for them.
And they're an established Premier League team.
There was a moment a couple of seasons ago where the fans were complaining about the prices of thing in it. Tickets, but then again, it's a plague everywhere. So.
What do you think tickets should be set at? Like reason
for wrestling, for All-In?
Because obviously people
50 to 5.
Because people complain about Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank was stupid.
How much of Money in the Bank like starting wise?
So I think
me and Mex
$4 bills right now. It's
was a
$4
grand.
bills right now.
Me and Mex alone was a grand
For what?
for shit seats.
So I think
no packages.
Nothing.
I think it's a thing where Money in the Bank, especially because it's a 20,000 seater, they've upped the price to just get more. The people that's gonna go are gonna pay more, basically.
Yeah.
But whereas we got 90,000 seats in essence to sell, they can drop the price to fill the place.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
I saw predict like dirt sheet. Obviously, this is just like rumors, but I saw it was starting around 30.
Yeah, 30 to 500. I hope they got a screen there.
We'll start it.
If we got nosebleeds, yeah.
30's in the sky, innit?
If we got nosebleeds,
What is it?
yeah.
You signed up to Ticketmaster to get the actual.
But I swear, for example, when they did Grand Slam, I think
Yeah.
they had a screen at the
No, but I'm
top.
saying the screen that they had that thing, yeah, it was like a circular thing, so you could see the whole thing.
Yeah, the
so I hope they
SoFi
get like a
screen's
screen like in the middle. Like Grand Slam was good. Grand Slam was good, so I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, Grand Slam is obviously.
Alpha Ash, yeah.
Yeah, the screen's
Alpha Ash is a black man. I didn't even know that.
Huh?
It was a black man.
Who?
Alpha Ash.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Tennis player, yeah.
When you sent me that documentary, I was like, "Raw."
Yeah. But I just feel like, bro, that day is gonna be a fuck. Like, I just want that card stats.
Yeah, pick up.
Pick up thing.
I want an Omega Osprey main event. Like I think putting a London boy, putting a British boy in that main event will go the whole way. But I think I'm just not sure if he's going to. Obviously, he's not under AEW contract like that, innit? So and Punk and but Punk and Omega, if available, it's the biggest.
But you know what's fun? I saw too is it's like MJF is champion right now. How do you feel about not main eventing?
That's why I said Sting to him.
This is what happens when you don't turn up to school.
But no, he's been turned up. No. We're going to talk about
That's why I said it'll be him and Sting.
Let's not do that.
I'll tell you what though. I feel like
that's
the essence.
that's a good point.
The essence of, because when I first watched All Out, I watched All Out by accident. The essence of All Out was basically having a collaboration.
Do you mean All In or All Out?
All in. Sorry.
Yeah.
All In was having a collaboration with bare different promotions, right?
Yeah.
So you had
it was
like
an indie super show.
indie super show.
yeah.
So I remember even had actors on. Stephen Amell was wrestling that show.
Stephen Amell and Christopher Daniels.
Yeah, bro. And I think the main event was Okada versus. Was it Okada?
No, 6-man.
No, Okada
The main event was Cody Rhodes versus.
the guy we can't talk about.
No, it wasn't that one the main event.
What's the main event?
It was the 6-man with Rey Mysterio,
Rey Mysterio,
Kota Ibushi.
Ibushi.
Ibushi, yeah. So
And they ran out of time.
when the
Yeah.
yeah. So like it's a collaboration. I'm definitely seeing the vibes of them collaborating with a lot of probably flying people over, working with indie talent from the UK. Yeah, just
We'll see, because like we were saying, this isn't actually. It's a week before All Out, which is their actual.
This is not pay-per-view. This is not a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
But.
Oh, it's meant to be a television show. Oh,
No, but.
It'll be on pay-per-view, but it's like not.
I want to see no fucking adverts.
Warner Brothers.
HBO.
Yeah.
So
I think it's like, remember when WWE used to do like Crown Jewel before they kind of incorporated Crown Jewel in the real calendar? Like it's just one of them.
It's not a house show. It's not a house show. It's not a house show.
Yeah.
And 90,000 people. I feel like whatever card is going to be most, that's going to be this one, because it's 90,000 people. You got to fucking fill.
You can't give us some meaty show,
Yeah.
fam.
So I'm just fucking excited, bro. Like this
I think,
shit.
do you know, media show or not, when you're in that stadium and you're hearing Chris Jericho theme golf, or you're just in there.
Spectacle tax.
Bro, spectacle tax is next
drinking
level.
it in, real talk.
Bro,
Like,
NK, the show could be dead. You could be sitting there with yourself, wow, I can't believe I'm actually here.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the thing I love.
Do you know what it is? I want to see Kota Ibushi.
We will see.
I wish, okay, you pissed me off. I wish she was there. Drink some more. Let's drink some more. Ladies, drink some more. Ladies, drink some more.
It's got me a bit tipsy.
Pick it up, Madame Jess. Can you drink it up?
Do you reckon we'll get FTR Bucks free?
Yeah. This year, 100% this year.
No, at All In though.
All In.
I don't know.
I wouldn't mind. It depends how they're gonna book this All In, because if they do something like a big championship match at All In, you could have like the tag team match, because this was meant to. Didn't people say that this tag team match was meant to be like the main event of All Out last year or something?
It was rumored,
Yeah, like I feel like if you like give FTR and Bucks like a proper spotlight, a proper story, long story. Let them, do the blow off at one of these events, maybe in the main event.
I feel like there's a lot, and also I feel like, there's rumors of Mercedes' time at New Japan coming to an end. I'm just saying it up. I'm just saying.
She better be there All In, bro.
She was on a per appearance
She
deal.
better be there All In, bro.
That's what
I'm saying.
Per appearance deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if she's there All In against,
who's she facing?
You hater.
Who's she facing?
Banger by this and Jamie.
I hate her.
Jamie Hayter.
I hear it.
I think that's what the streets want.
That's what the streets want.
What do you want? Lex, what do you want?
I want that, but I think they might come and do
What are we gonna
Hayter
get?
versus Baker or something like that. Which I don't mind. because the story's there in it, but it's not. Yeah, I think there's enough drama and story there in it.
Next, you told us what you want. What do you need?
What do I need? I need Moné versus Hayter.
Okay.
That's what I need, bro.
That would be crazy.
That would be bro fucking delicious.
Jamie Hayter's
delicious.
cooking.
I'd rather get a Forbidden Door though. Forbidden Door's literally like a month.
But I don't think she'll be champion.
The only problem, she may not be champion by then.
Oh yeah.
Because obviously,
Is it got a match? Is it a Tommy?
She's.
You think she'll lose that?
Tani.
You think she'll lose?
I think she.
I think she's using Tamayo.
I don't know.
How many
I don't know.
defenses has she had so far?
Only one. One defense, 2 matches, one defense.
Segue, jump on the train. Guys, obviously New Japan had an amazing, I think it was an amazing show.
Sakura Genesis.
So I need to watch it. The match I watched was the Shota one. That's my guy. That was a sick match.
That was a
fucking
very
sick
good
match.
Match, yeah?
That was a fucking
Was that for the TV title?
Yeah, against Zack Sabre. Boy was cooking. Shota was cooking. I told you he's the guy. I told you.
Shota's cold, fam.
I told you.
My fucking guy.
But yeah, that's what I've seen. Because it was shirt attacks. It was shirt attacks. That's the only thing I've seen.
It was gas.
I think I like the match, you know. It was physical.
From when Mex told me that it was better than Wrestle Kingdom.
I sent you.
I can't lie. Top to bottom. Obviously, I feel like there's no match on that card that's better than like Omega vs Ospreay.
Yeah.
But I feel like top to bottom,
the whole show,
consistency
it was better than Wrestle Kingdom.
Better than Wrestle Kingdom.
I couldn't believe how good that show was. I couldn't believe it.
I haven't watched it, innit?
So the matches I'd say that were like top level were obviously Aussie Open versus Bishigo.
I heard that was good.
Aussie Open was cold.
What Aussie Open, by the way?
Yeah,
Aussie Open.
They're climbing. I don't think they can climb. They're the top now. They're the top.
Bro, and even the way what was it? Was it Carl Fletcher? Innit?
Carl Fletcher that cut his head.
Yeah, bro, he was bleeding, but it was an accident, innit?
Tore it!
So basically, yeah, bro. But basically, he banged his head.
Colour as the T.
He banged his head on the guardrail, and then like he sliced his head like here in it, and then he still.
It says like a slicey.
Yeah, they put a bandage on him.
Went back in.
And he went back in. He still wrestled, didn't it? That match was cold. Obviously Sanada versus Okada.
Was that a good match? Because I haven't seen it.
It was a good match. It was a good match.
Did the right man win?
What, Sanada?
Yeah, did the right man win?
We'll see.
Because I can't lie, he's looking a bit bland. But Donnie's looking a bit bland. I don't believe it.
They obviously done the rebrand. I don't particularly believe it either, but we just have to wait.
have to see.
I'm not sure.
Like 3 times, yeah, but I love this look.
Sanada's a wicked wrestler.
No, he's great. It's bland. I don't know.
That event went to him, Chris Palace.
Royal Quest, yeah.
And the look there, he looked very rough, but now he's looking
He
clean.
looks clean, innit? Obviously, he's won
when he was suiting that, yeah.
He won the obviously New Japan Cup, and obviously, do you know what? It's a spanner in the works, but I feel like we needed it. We needed something different. So,
because I got something for you after. Continue.
Wait, he actually beat Okada?
He beat Bro, he beat Okada clean, fam.
That's rare.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that.
Fucking rare.
Are we getting?
We're here doing the what show was that we the
New Japan Cup final.
Yeah.
And when Sanada won instead of Finlay, we were like, well, even one of them was like, well, they're not gonna beat Okada.
It's like, bro,
Crazy.
It's like no, literally, like, no, to gas it, like, when it comes to like the pro wrestling scene, yeah, like what Chris Charlton said, he's the final boss, fam.
Was it a struggle?
Yeah, but it was a cult bait. Sanada kept countering the Rainmaker. It was an even. Like,
and he ended up doing the Rainmaker, innit?
He countered the Rainmaker into his own move, innit? So but it was like.
Did he end up doing the Rainmaker? Because I saw some videos. I think someone tweeted, Sanada just done a Rainmaker or something. I don't know.
Might have. I think something. But I can't remember specifically. But the match was like. It was even. It wasn't no shenanigans. It was like clean as
clean pin. Okay.
Clean. It was and the crowd popped for it. The crowd
was it a shock pop or was it like yay?
It was Sanada. No, what's Sanada? What I was like,
It was the moment, and I don't like. This is maybe a bad comparison, but you'll get what I mean. Like Brock Lesnar pinning Undertaker. The streak is over. And it wasn't that, and I'm not saying it's shocking. As shock as it wasn't like that.
Okay, do you mean like I go on.
It's like when the 3 goes down, you're like,
oh shit, what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Was it like when Jinder Mahal beat Randy Orton and everyone was like, whoa?
No, not that. I feel like people. I mean, that was a shock, but people kind of saw they were pushing Jinder in it. Yeah. So
like Sanada was like, oh shit, but. We fuck with this guy too, so it's like, do you know what it is? Sanada's like the guy, almost, I wouldn't compare it quite like Kofi Kingston, but in the sense where
he's a nearly man.
He's a nearly man. He's the bridesmaid, never the bride. He's never the bride. Sanada's always been, he's talented, but
he won't ascend to that level.
Because in his own faction, Hiromu outshot him. Naito cleared him. Yeah. And then when Shingo came in, it was like, okay, Shingo's a guy they knew.
When Evil got a title.
Yeah, bro, Evil got a title before him. Evil.
That's some fuckery.
But obviously, so Sanada finally getting his moment is like, bro, this Just 5 Guys faction.
That's such a dead name.
It started recently.
It was just 4 guys before.
Just 4 guys. And Sanada was like just 5 guys.
It's
Takumi Shinoki. Yeah, he's in it. Yeah, he's part of it.
Crazy.
He's part of it.
He's still wrestle.
Yeah.
As in like full-fledged wrestling matches.
Yeah, he'll be.
I got a question then. Are we getting Sanada versus Naito then?
Soon. No. Maybe so we're getting Sanada versus Hiromu first.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Naito. Do you think that's going to be a...
Yeah, at some point.
Is that going to be is that going to cook?
I don't know. Because Naito versus Evil then.
Because Naito's going to be...
The one thing that kind of made me sit up when this happened was now, all of a sudden, Sanada, someone that we probably wouldn't have thought of for AEW Forbidden Door, we now have to consider.
We have to put him in a match.
He's the champion from Japan now that he has to be in a match. Like,
all I'm trying to see is Okada versus Bryan Danielson. That's all I'm trying to see.
We can get that now because the title's off him.
That's all I'm trying to see. And I'm trying to see him in the G1. That's all I want.
I don't know about G1.
No, it's happening. It's gonna happen.
No, because G1's were August time.
We'll see because he's right in the midst now of this Bullet Club elite stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Brian. No, I said Brian in G1.
Yeah.
Blackpool Combat Club. Yeah.
Yeah. It's calm. You can go.
But I feel like the match of the night though was for me was Mercedes versus Azumi versus.
I still need to hold my tongue and be careful on this one. But I still think this could be the best women's triple threat match I've ever seen.
Big up Reg.
Really?
Big up Reg.
What's in competition with it then? Because I hear you when you say women's. Because I hear you when about singles women's, but what's another triple threat that stands? A women's match.
There isn't a lot at that high level.
Charlotte, was that even?
No, that was that.
Like even on the legendary thing, like Nita, Jazz and Trish was good. But
it wasn't.
I think this clears like as a women's triple threat match.
Women. These women.
Look, gender neutral.
These women cook.
Man is an inclusive term.
The women is cooked.
The man is inclusive.
The women
We're canceling you right now. Pack your books. Yeah, I'll send you the link. No. But these athletes. How about that? These athletes. They cooked. The sequences between Azumi and Azuki, like just the pace that these women were wrestling at, what was brazy. It was just like
Mercedes held her own.
Bro, she was there.
The talk before the match.
Mercedes been cooking,
You know I've always liked Mercedes. I said she's the best. She's the best woman.
The talk before this was, could she keep up? That's what everyone's saying. Like she can't keep up with these. Lot go at too fast of a frantic pace. She was there with them.
She was there.
She was there with them.
For me, she's the greatest woman I've seen.
She looked normal.
I need to watch.
I don't think it's disputable.
Yeah, I need to see that.
I feel like she's the best.
Send me that link immediately. Immediately.
And the thing,
I need to watch.
Do you know what? I always say this about triple threat matches. The best triple threat matches for me is when all three people are into
No one's sleeping outside.
Obviously, you have your little spots where you rest for like 2 minutes. But I hate triple threat matches where it's just one-on-one, but man, them are rotating or gal them are rotating. It's like, no. It's
All
like,
three were there.
They were doing sequences, bro. It was crazy.
That's why I love,
There's a triple threat match you can. Okay, so we can
I've got
compare
one
it
as
to
well.
a men's one, like Cena.
Rollins and
Lesnar.
or Undertaker, Kurt Angle, and The Rock.
It's on that level.
We cannot sleep on that match.
Is it on that level?
Is it on that level? Because that match is spectacular. That match is spectacular.
Even Undertaker, Kurt, and Brock.
What I will say,
Or Michael's HBK and Triple H.
No.
I said Michael's
And the thing is, he said it with chest. He said it with chest.
You need Benoit, Michaels.
Yeah, but
You mean redacted?
I can't put it on like the Benoit map because obviously the Japanese crowd and the American crowd are different things, innit?
Yeah.
So how did you feel personally?
Match energy.
Yeah.
Energy, bro. I would compare it and hear me out.
It's fine. I'm not gonna get upset.
You do not say Unbreakable.
I swear I've
You
grown
do
up,
not
man.
say AJ Styles.
LA's made me grown up.
No. NK, slow down. NK, slow down. NK, just take a minute.
Let me land.
NK,
Firstly,
please.
let me land. Please, let me land. In terms of pacing, because WWE triple threat matches, let me land. In terms of pacing, yeah, because you see all of those other triple threat matches, it's more like guys have their moments to shine and rare tear. But the reason why I use Unbreakable match as a standard is because no, it's because all three
Pacing is correct.
Because of the pace, the speed at which these guys were wrestling, these women were wrestling, reminded me of the pace of those matches. Not quality, pace. Listen to what I'm saying.
No, obviously, I've not seen it. I can't judge. I've not seen it.
Firstly, we can't forget, these women, apart from Mercedes, they wrestle in Stardom in what is called a high-speed
title
division.
match, yeah.
Like, it's basically X division kind of wrestling, innit? Like, PWG style, sequence, and fast movement. So we that's where NK's comparison is coming from.
Because it's like, it's a very...
Because I treasure that triple threat.
No, I hear you, but it's a very...
I treasure that.
It's very different to what you'd see Mercedes do in WWE. It's very different.
That's a different.
It's very different, and that's why
Mercedes always been. I think for me seeing Sasha, she's always been that. I could see her hitting that pace. She's very rough and scatty with it.
She is.
You see where I'm coming from?
Just
but it's still clean.
Like she had it in her. She wasn't allowed to do it. Is that what you're saying?
She had the shackles on her and the glass ceiling.
What?
So
do you know what? Do you know what? I'll defend WWE on this point.
I think she's the best out of the Horsemen, to be fair.
Facts.
No, I hear it.
I said it from time ago. I said it from years ago when everyone was like, Sasha's
Who's second and third?
Years ago.
Who is second and third?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna dispute that until all of them leave and go somewhere.
No.
Becky's going nowhere. Charlotte's going nowhere. So no one that will leave.
Do you know I disagree? I will defend WWE on this year. I will defend WWE on this year. We all talk about WWE shackles have been held on them. That doesn't apply to the women's division. Do you know why? Because in the West, WWE women's division has been the gold standard since all the NXT women have got up. WWE's women's division has been the gold standard in the West. In terms of high quality women's matches, it's NXT women going to the main roster.
I think Charlotte
So the four horsewomen have set the standard. In the West.
Does that mean the best? No. I'm sorry, it doesn't.
To be honest with you, when I'm really deep in
Japan, the reason why I can't say Japan, because a lot of people, even myself, I only got into Stardom like last year, so I can't say, of course, historical women in Japan have always been killing it. But most people, when they think about women's wrestling, they're not thinking about what's going on in the Stardom.
And
I love Stardom. Come on,
we're not the horsewoman. We are.
And in terms of the way we've looked at women's wrestling in recent memory, it's because of the likes of the horsewomen. It's because of the likes of Bianca. It's because of the likes
of Gail Kim and
I don't think Bianca will be able to keep up with that.
No, Bianca.
It's too much.
No, the team
No, those two.
But you know what? I can't say that because you know what I need to do? I need to watch the match. Send that link. Can you believe it? I actually want to watch this. I'm actually gassed. I want to watch this. I've grown. Yeah. It's made me grow up.
Okay, do you know why I can dispute that? Because we're gonna be biased towards what happens in the West because obviously we're all in the West. If we were in the
we watch more of it.
Correct.
Taking more of it.
Way more biased.
But what I think in my head of New Japan, if you lot are telling me it's fast paced and sequence, I think Becky could hold it. And I think Charlotte can hold it. I think Becky might.
I'm so sorry.
I think Becky
Becky's
might.
the most crucial, but not Becky.
Not Becky.
I think there's an argument that Charlotte can. Because when I saw that match with Rhea,
Charlotte, Bailey, Becky.
No, he's right. No, he's right. Bailey has the most charisma of the four, but the wrestling ability is not there. It's not there.
Bailey.
No, of Becky. I think Becky's.
Who's the worst horsewoman?
Becky.
In ring, Becky.
Yeah, that's what
Becky
I'm
in ring,
saying.
Becky.
Most charisma, Becky.
I feel like
Best wrestler, Sasha.
Banks.
Overall, though, I thought Sasha, Becky,
Bailey's third. She's the most.
Charlotte second. Overall, Charlotte second.
I think Charlotte.
There's an argument for Charlotte. There's an argument, but I think it's about the opponent. No, it's the opponent. It's the opponent. Yeah, for sure.
No.
Kinds of
Overall,
as the total package.
No, I think Bailey's second. Yeah, I think Bailey's second because I think Charlotte is very. Hear me out.
Total package.
Hear me out. Because Charlotte is very opponent dependent.
I would.
No, hear me out. Let me finish.
I'm listening.
Because when you put her against people like Rhea, she cooks. Promos, she has presence. She is a star. But in terms of everything else, Bailey beats her in that department. I think Bailey's more entertaining. I think Bailey hasn't got as much chances to have like the superstar matches. But really and truly, I think Bailey is actually better than Charlotte.
Character.
I won't argue with that.
Absolutely. Character, way up there.
No. Becky's higher.
I can't lie.
The man is over.
No. I'm talking between character between Charlotte and Bailey.
You know what? I don't think we can necessarily.
Bailey has it in her though.
I don't think
Bailey has a dog in her, bro.
Bailey's got a dog in her, but it's not a Rottweiler.
One at a time.
Sorry.
I don't think we can necessarily argue with what Versy's saying. I just don't think we have enough evidence of Bailey.
That's what I'm saying.
Like we've seen Charlotte have obviously a long extent of being at the top and all that kind of stuff. We've seen Becky do it. Even Sasha's extent at the top is a bit shaky. It wasn't like it's not particularly booked well, and it wasn't really over a long period to judge. But we just know like Sasha's kind of got it.
She's always retained that.
The presence,
Yeah, I feel like Sasha's always retained. I think about Sasha, she's always retained her quality and
quality.
Aura. Like Sasha's always been looked at like, oh my god. Because I feel like with Becky and before the man, it was kind of like, when you gonna get there? But when she got there, she cleared.
It was basically, we rate you, but I ain't seen it.
NXT.
Like her biggest, NXT, but her biggest main roster run was during the pandemic. When no one was there to think. Like when she turned heel and her and Sasha were running the place. That was Bailey's biggest run, and like no one was there to really take it in.
But Bailey's for me, when I see Sasha,
Bailey's very good.
I think the thing with Sasha, what made me gravitate towards her is week by week, you're so good. You're so good. It's effortless. And the thing it's not hard for you. It's easy.
And also, even with the thing is with Sasha, the reason why I give her a lot of credit, but even with like the stop and start pushes, whenever she was put into the title picture, we're not questioning why she there.
We never said why.
Charlotte, we was question like, sometimes.
Sometimes. Most of the time.
We was like, why she there?
Vince tax.
Last one word. Flair.
Nepotism.
Flair tax.
Flair tax. Think about Charlotte for me is that she's undeniably talented, but it's just like they'll just put her into act like the whole Becky and Ronda thing, putting Charlotte into that. I think
Charlotte's fault. You know what it is, yeah? When I look at it,
do you not remember the day? It was amongst this feud, and Charlotte hadn't been added yet. I think when Vince McMahon introduced, he was adding Charlotte to the triple threat match.
Yeah.
And the way Charlotte walked down the aisle, her music played. She was like literally swinging from side to side, big grin on her face. Walked past Becky Lynch. She was on the ramp as well, and it literally just underlined like, no matter what else is happening in this division,
I'm gonna be there.
I am gonna be. Yeah. My name is Charlotte Flair. They will insert me into any title picture. Like the way she just walked down, and I don't know obviously their relationships and stuff like that, but I thought even if Becky was still a friend, I think then they were still friends, innit? Like that is the biggest kick in the balls you could ever do to your friend.
She walked to know that Fabulous, I'm inevitable.
Yeah.
I'm inevitable.
It's a disrespect.
And you know what? I fuck with that. Sorry, I can swear on this, right?
Of course, nigga.
We've been swearing with that. Because Charlotte's a chess player and she knows that she's a threat.
Do you know what it is?
The moment you add her to a match, she knows that she's
Do you know what it is, yeah? And I'm just thinking...
Every time she's been added, she
You know what it is? When I'm thinking New Japan, you're thinking sequence for sequence for sequence. If it's not Sasha, then who else am I thinking?
Charlotte.
I don't know if she can do sequence for sequence.
It's
Bailey.
She can do it.
She's an athlete. She's an athlete.
Bailey
Bailey or Becky. I think Becky can really
I don't
do
think
sequence for sequence.
I guarantee Bailey can do them.
I really think Becky can do sequence for sequence.
I believe Bailey can do it, but she's this is an anime reference, yeah? She's like a Gohan Super Saiyan 2. She just needs to unlock that potential. She's got
that's
it.
a good point.
But
you know what she should? He should have said Gohan as a Super Saiyan turned to Super Saiyan 2.
Because Super Saiyan 2 beat Cell.
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
But I feel like, just what Sasha, and even Sasha, because she's had the minerals in WWE, but she did her training videos and like just the way, like when you watch the match, you'll see, bro. The way she was just like competing with these women, and the sequences just came out flawlessly, and even the little character moments, like and also we're talking a lot about Mercedes as well. I want to big up Azumi and Hazuki, because them two, Azumi's only 20 years old.
Jesus,
Azumi's only 20 years old. She's 20 years old. Azumi was the one in purple. She was the one in purple. And then, bro, like Azumi's been killing it, but them two, there was a spot that I loved here, was Mercedes and Azuki. When Mercedes is slapping her, Azuki says fuck this. She just starts foring her. She gets slapped, Mercedes on the floor. 400.
Lesnar-esque.
Bro, she was battering her, and I was like, raw.
Like Lesnar to Randy Orton.
Yeah, but just battering.
I saw that clip still.
Battering. I was like, do you know what? And you know,
watch the match. Watch the match.
I watched the show.
You have to watch
because I can't lie. It was only shirt attacks, but I watched the
watch the match. I feel like
What's the match called so that people can?
I'll give it a 4.
What's the match? Mercedes and who?
Versus Azumi. AZM versus Hazuki.
Okay,
versus Hazuki and Azumi.
We're gonna watch that.
And Azumi is spelled AZM, but she likes to be called Azumi.
Yeah. Alright, just jump on to WWE quickly.
Can't lie, there's been a bit dowy though.
This week we saw,
yes,
it has been.
We saw a few things happen this week.
Post-Mania.
I
was right. I told y'all.
No, it's all right.
Before we get to the whole, Post-Mania, let's talk about the Dusty doc that dropped literally on Sunday. Great documentary, and I'm talking from a filmmaker's perspective as well as a wrestling fan.
And a former VHS puppy as well.
There you go. But then again, bro, it was like they were showing us like film footage, like analog, like do you know, like actual film,
like Super 8 kind of.
Super 8, 16mm footage, bro. And it looked crazy. Like you see Dusty Rhodes in the ring, the color is amazing. He's doing the whole bro in film, bro. It is mad. It looks great.
I didn't see that.
And like there's certain points of the documentary, bro. I can't lie. My miss was watching. I was watching. She goes, "No, you're gonna cry." I said, "No, I'm not gonna cry. I said, "No,
pour it."
Because there was like Dusty Rhodes is like, they spoke about the whole Dusty Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes relationship where when he went to WWE he didn't speak to his dad. You know about that, right?
Yeah.
No.
So when he went, they fell out.
Yeah, man.
And after they even spoke about the time. This is what gave me the biggest goosebumps. So they had a promo and Dusty Rhodes was basically, it was at WCW Saturday night. Dusty Rhodes was basically in the ring saying, "Dustin, you're gonna be the next champion. You're great at what you do." Basically putting him over. Then they hugged, and it was proper emotional. And Cody Rhodes said, to this day, he hasn't watched that back because it's too emotional. It's emotional. There's a promo they had in like the 90s.
Oh, is it The View Never Changes?
When they're facing opposite.
When they're both in the ring,
the view never changes, bro.
The video, and he says he repeats himself again and again.
The view never changes.
I think it's the same one.
No, I love Dusty as a promo. Yes.
Bro, it was proper emotional.
Did they hug her then? Hard times, baby. I remember that one. It was emotional, man. To seal the deal, Dustin. Give your old man a kiss and a hug.
Even they talk about the hard time stuff, and had this music.
That's hard times, baby.
Put the music playing underneath, and I was like to myself, listen, this is one of the
me.
best documentaries WWE have ever done. And the second, I think my favorite after that was
The Taker ones?
Nah, Taker ones I really feel. They really go. I already knew everything.
I like the Bianca
24
Chronicle.
That was good. That was great.
They're good at these. Their
24s are so good.
Are very good.
They're good at pulling heartstrings.
Yeah.
Like, I'm watching it. I'm like, bro, I feel sad for Dustin, bro.
Yeah, you get emotional.
I feel sad for Cody. I feel sad for, bro. Even in the end when he announced that he passed away, bro, it was the montage they were playing and I was like, shit, because they're showing you footage, but it's overlaid with like Dusty Rhodes.
So, I'm gonna watch when I go home. So, I wanna watch.
I was like, bro, it's watch it. I can't lie. Watch it. It's great.
Let's not forget the part where Booker T said that
Bro, I can't.
Dusty Rhodes was the black icon in the hood.
I hear what he's saying. I hear. No, I hear.
To be fair, I've heard stuff like that.
I heard Dusty.
All I need is an explanation. That's what I need.
On Clubhouse, some guy said it. I forgot who it was. Someone came on our Clubhouse group and goes, "Oh, I'm from the times where Dusty Rhodes first done the War Games, and Dusty Rhodes really spoke to the black people."
It's because of hard times. That's why.
No, I don't think it's
relatable. It's the relatable nature.
I think it was before even hard time.
He's very relatable.
Before even hard time. Apparently, he was the reason why Farouk won the WWE
Championship.
WWE
Against who's again?
Vader. He was the reason why.
I remember the Don
He came out
jumping in the crowd.
yeah.
Oh, that gets me.
Roads.
Yeah, but let's talk about WWE.
Yeah, man. I mean, I know NK wants to get off his Vince McMahon point, but like we're talking about obviously WWE creative.
Why are you looking at me?
Who's running the ship right now?
Fam,
Innit?
is.
Like,
I've got you, bro.
Apparently, he's not.
what's going on in that mess up there?
TikTok, you mean?
Do you know what it is? I don't. Do you know what it is? I'll be dead real with you. Yeah. I feel like
Guys, we can't lie. Let's just call it what it is.
I'll be real with you.
Let's call it what it is.
I thought the reason why Vince has come back in is because of the whole UFC thing.
Nah, it's not that.
No, the whole Endeavor
It's not
thing.
that.
It makes sense. They're familiar with obviously.
No,
I'm
it's
sure
not
they're
that.
familiar with him.
He wanted the crown
They
back.
want him there.
That's what it was. He wanted the crown
I don't
back.
think he wanted it.
He
I don't
wanted
think he
it. Bro, he
Nah.
was sitting at home thinking of ways to plot.
Remember Vince
I'm
said
so
that
sorry.
he had bad advice as to
Yeah.
leaving. So if no one's
Enough,
gonna
please.
press charges, why is he gonna sit at home? He's gonna come.
Bro, he
back,
was
innit?
bro. Wait, because I know you're cooking. Hold on. Man was sitting at home stewing, vexed. He knew when he wrote that tweet, he was just like, I don't want to do this. And then the minute someone said bad advice, he cooked his way to get back in. It was a whole plot. Bro, the whole board said no. And he said, yeah, cool. Who has majority? It was a power play. Who did he pick? His brethren. His brethren is what runs Endeavor.
Yeah.
And the only way he came back was so he could be in the seat. Bro, it was a whole plot. Man said, basically he said, Triple H, you got WrestleMania night 1 and man's coming back.
When you man already,
Man said, you got up until night 1, enjoy yourself, have a nice time, and then it's done.
Let me tell you something right now, yeah? I'm not giving up because I feel.
Bro, I don't understand.
Wait for me.
I don't give a flying fuck. I just enjoy the product.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not giving up. That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said the E. I'm not giving up.
Before I even go into that, yeah. Cool. I don't give a flying fuck that Vince is back. Not to say that cool. I don't give a flying fuck that the whole sexual. From a moral standpoint, before someone comes in,
shouldn't be back.
Anyone does any sort of mazzoline.
Yeah,
bro, that one's a different thing. But for Vince coming back to the company and coming to do crave, I don't give a fuck.
I'm okay with it. For me, it's
We've seen the effect. Man's been there for 2 years.
wrestlers.
You know what it is, bro? Yeah, I'm seeing Cody and Brock Lesnar. This is fine for me. I'm okay with it. It's fine.
Even that one, I've got something to say.
This is what you need to do to get to the top. What? Give me the thing. Let me start. Wait, I'm coming. Epic solution. Trust me. I've got this.
Hey, roll it.
For me, like I said, yeah. And I've said this many times, the Cody situation with Roman was rushed too fast.
It wasn't.
It was rushed.
Sam,
I've said this before.
There's no
If you beat Lesnar, for me, I keep on saying it, for me,
yes,
it will make sense.
No, but for the rest of us, it doesn't make sense.
It will make sense.
It doesn't. I know he's boiling. I want to give him the time.
Why do you think that will make sense?
No.
I want to get we're running out.
I can tell you why it makes sense.
The wrong decision was made at Mania.
Okay.
Go
Here's what I said.
agree. The wrong decision was definitely made.
Yes,
Let
with chess.
him say what he's gonna say.
Listen, this is what I said. I remember, and I said it on the episode 9 lives. What did I say? I said, let's not try rationalize the actions of a man who is mad. You man said he's not gonna come back creative. He's not gonna undermine Triple H. What did he do on Monday Night Raw? Doing undermining, doing cutting people's promo time, doing all of this meddling. And I was wrong on the specific detail. I said it will be Saudi Arabia. I was wrong. It wasn't Saudi Arabia. But the points remains true. That when I said Vince is coming back, he's not coming back for a slice. He's not coming back for a piece in the corner. He's taking it all. And then what did he? And then what did him and Ari? I can't remember the guy's name from Endeavor, but the head of Endeavor. Ari Emanuel say. They asked him, are you going to be running creative? He said, creative is who? Not Triple H, not Hunter, not the game.
Not Paul Levesque.
Triple H. They asked Vince McMahon, so you're running creative? Yes or no?
Yes or no?
I'm not going to be
He started with yes!
I'm not going to be in the weeds. Okay, this Monday, you can say he wasn't in the weeds. Smackdown, he wasn't in the weeds. Raw after WrestleMania, he was in the Mary Jane. He was in all of the weeds. He was there. He was cutting segments of Mr. Blacks. I remember a few months ago, you made a TikTok about me saying I was wrong. Would you like to tell the people I'm still wrong? Would you like? Because I don't. Would you like to? Just so people know. I'm not gonna play the audio, but I'm just gonna.
Play the fucking audio,
I took a nice screenshot. You know what does it say right there? In camera again.
Look out for my content, my opinions. I'm back from LA.
Follow Blacks
I've got some shit to say.
Follow Blacks on on TikTok.
Still,
all I'm saying is whether you like Vince's creative is not my business. I don't care. All I'm saying is Vincent Kennedy McMahon is back. He will remain. You see, WWE, now, then, and forever. Vincent Kennedy McMahon, now, then, forever.
And what did I say on the TikTok? Welcome back, Vince! Welcome! What did I say on the TikTok? Welcome back, Vince! Sit down, brother!
As a final point for me, I just put it as this, bruv. Like I said to you, I don't really care about the whole thing. But I'll put it as this. When Vince was in power, even before Triple H took over,
things were improving.
Yeah,
things were.
So, guys, I'm just leave it as that. Man, things has to get cut. Obviously, now we've got this Brock and Cody thing. I'm happy. I'll look forward to that.
I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
Excellent.
I'm not happy.
Okay, finish.
Fucks him up now, and then man's coming out to talk for 10 minutes.
All I'm gonna say.
If Cody loses,
one second.
Listen.
If Cody loses,
one second.
I'm not having it.
Listen, the sun will shine after a rainy day. But if you've had torrential rain for how many years, you're going to complain about the rain.
No, don't say that.
Listen, Vincent Kennedy McMahon has given... Listen, even in the bad Vince eras, he's given us the Daniel Bryans, the Kofi Manias. Cool. Those are nice little things. Those are nice trinkets. But when you look at the whole overall...
Okay, let's give it like this. Okay, so let's throw this.
And me,
let's throw it out this way.
I believe in patterns of behavior. You see when somebody's been treating you bad. You see, it's like when your parents used to beat you. Used to offer you food afterwards. Oh, have you eaten? Because you offered me food, I haven't forgot about the beating you gave me 20 minutes ago. I haven't forgotten.
Don't worry, Auntie, I forgive you. Because listen to this. Auntie, I forgive you. Auntie, I forgive you. Because Uncle, I forgive you. Because what you have to understand, aren't you seeing the way the whole WWE is coming at the moment? We've got the Judgment Day. They're coming. Wait for it. Finn is coming. You think Finn's not on the buzz right now? Finn is coming. Give it to the end of the year. He'll have a You don't give a damn. You don't give a damn.
I love chaos. I'm Agent of Chaos. I love it.
But you know, Gunther's coming. I hope you know that. Gunther's. You see WrestleMania.
I love Gunther.
There are things that are going to unravel. KD Rhodes. He's coming.
I'll say it with respect.
He's coming. Cool. Cody Rhodes. You can't. Cody Rhodes is coming. Cody Rhodes is coming. Cody Rhodes is coming.
One thing I do thank God for is the fact that we've got two alternatives now.
Yeah.
If you don't enjoy WWE at this certain point in time, you can go watch AEW. If you're not enjoying AEW at that certain point in time, you can watch WWE. Or if you're like me and you want to dibble dab in both, you can do that. That's
fine.
We've been blessed with that. It's a blessing.
fine.
Because, bro, them days like Vince was doing Beatties and that sort of stuff, yeah, bro, we couldn't jump to any other promotion.
We had TNA, guys.
But I mean, as in,
No. What year? What year are we talking? Careful what we're talking about.
First question.
2004.
I'm talking about TNA. We couldn't catch on TV.
Was cooking. 2005 was cooking.
TV. We can catch all AEW on TV.
Yeah.
We catch
No,
AEW.
Wrestling Channel, bro.
On where?
Wrestling Channel. TNA had.
What year? What year?
2004 to 2000.
Oh, 4.
Dave as well. Dave.
He's talking about
Challenge TV.
No, he's talking about 2010. He's talking about 2010, bro.
Yeah,
When I couldn't find it.
No, TNA was still cooking.
I can't find it.
There was a bit of cooking. No, there was a bit of cooking. Behave. There was a bit of cooking.
Edit.
No, before that.
Edit shit. Bro, today now, if I miss AW tonight, yeah, watching on ITV4 on a Saturday or Friday, and I can watch WWE on the same time as SmackDown.
AEW ITV4?
Yeah, bro. I can
yeah.
use what I mean.
Like
So
Thursdays,
there's
isn't
an
it?
alternative, bro. That's why man from ends are watching AW.
Friday night.
That's why man from ends are watching AW because they know because ITV4. Good product. It looks good. It looks clean. It looks.
What, just Dynamite or the whole...
Dynamite and Rampage.
Is Rampage on the thing?
Rampage, yeah, on Saturdays.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
look,
Dynamite's
listen.
on at 11 o'clock on Friday night.
TNA was still cooking.
I'm not gonna listen. In the weeks to come, you know me. I'm not gonna watch WWE week to week. You man watch the product. Me, I don't watch the product. Well, me, I know Vince and Kennedy McMahon. That's all I know. I don't know what WWE is today, but I know what Vince and Kennedy McMahon is, and that's all I'm gonna say. So week to week, you'll see me quiet on the Monday night reviews. I don't give a damn. But when Vince starts doing mad things, or they'll come and shout and scream.
You see with me...
You know what this is.
You see with me, LA has made me open my eyes a little bit more. I will start watching AEW. Now it's on ITV4. Gives me even a better opportunity. Free view, baby. I'll watch it with, whoever I'm going to be with. You get me?
Man said I watched Dynamite with a bebe on a Friday night.
Some people, they want to know, some fans, they want to watch wrestling with me now. So it's a blessing. So like,
Some nearly walked into a death match.
Yeah.
With the blood and stuff on the ring.
Yeah.
I think it was in there and I was like, I turned the camera and I was like, Sam, you're actually still in there. I couldn't believe you're in there.
Yeah, I would have went to Crenshaw a long time ago. So
you actually say
I appreciate it.
I think there's a change coming.
I feel it now. I think it's more of a thing of just going to LA, experience all that wrestling stuff. I was feeling a bit like shit. I should have been at ROH. What was I doing? There's me high somewhere in Crenshaw, whatever.
Yeah.
You get me? Which is fine.
At least you come back on one piece.
Yeah. I survived.
That's your
I survived the hood. Yeah.
Cooking. What I'll say,
Yeah.
I hear what both of you saying, but I can't even say fool me once, fool me twice, fool me 3 times with Vince anymore. Man's just fooled you
The fooling is done.
a bare times. So I don't know, man. I just feel like I watch shit. I'm a highlight guy anyway. Like I tune into the segments and the people that I want to see, but I'm no longer going to ever be fooled by WWE.
I hope you lot know that Triple H is not gone.
He's not.
Yeah, but you do know that he's going to be undermined.
He's going to be on the
Nah, it's not the problem.
Oh yeah, bro, it happened. Wait. Do you think? Wait, no. Do you think Triple H came up with choice to come out and do hoorah speech?
It's fine.
That was a directive from Vince to say. That was him saying. That was Vince. That was Vince saying. Made them calm. No, listen. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Vince said, "Let them feel safe. I'm gonna fuck up the show." I said, "Let them feel calm." 15 minutes of hoorah.
If
Blacks, be honest.
I'm a businessman.
Blacks, be honest.
I'm gonna be honest right now.
Good.
If I'm a businessman, yeah, and I know my operation manager has been doing a good job since I'm gone, I'm gonna consider him to still work with me.
Yeah, but you're gonna undermine him. But what do you mean? What the fuck am I talking about? No. What do you want, bro? Blacks, no. Wait, no, bro. Let's be honest, bro. That show was fucking pants, bro.
That is fine.
That's not fine.
The show was pants. I think what he's saying is that like Vince using Triple H as the front. Yeah, is smart business.
Of course.
Yeah, but it's a sign of things to come. Because what did we see?
Will Triple H
nothing came from it.
Fired. Of course, never that. Nobody's saying that. But every creative decision has to go under Vince. That's what I'm saying. Vince has to approve everything that goes on the show. And we know for a fact that on the Monday Night Raw that happened after WrestleMania, there were reports, and we even saw photos of Vince doing what? Micromanaging. So it's like this, yeah. Cool. You know your chief operator is gonna put out the plan to you. Vince has the power, and nobody can tell him shit. That you put this, okay, segment 1, change that. Vince is
and
no one can see. And here's the thing. because, and here's the thing, Vince has he has more Vince has more power than he's ever had in life.
No.
Yes.
No, wait.
Now,
Yeah.
what do you mean? What do you mean? Have you not seen the Endeavor hierarchy? Bro, Blacks, look at the business. Vince isn't just Vince.
He's not majority though.
No.
He doesn't have the power that he has.
No, he's not majority.
Yes, he does.
He's not majority.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What do you mean what am I talking about? He doesn't have majority.
Vince is the head of Endeavor who own W. He's the second in power in Endeavor.
But he doesn't have majority.
But he's
got like say across
everything
WWE
in
and
Endeavor.
UFC, like.
Oh.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He's got more because he's a part. He's in power of in a higher position in the company that own WWE. He's got more power. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I was saying.
I was talking to Blacks today. I was saying there, he's got more power than he's ever had in his life. That's what I'm saying. In the span of Vince McMahon's life, he's had more. He's in a more powerful position than he's ever been in. That's what I'm saying.
It's more than being the chairman of WWE.
It's not he's not a chairman of WWE. He's the chair. He's like one of the CEO or C something of Endeavor.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's not Dana White's boss, but in the hierarchy, he's higher than Dana White.
Yeah.
But
of course.
Way higher.
So the point I was going back to when I was saying about how him sending out Triple H to fuck up the show, the whole point is that, do you think, and we saw what a Triple H booked WWE looked like. Do you think Seth Rollins standing outside to song and dance and go home was a Triple H idea?
It wasn't
Vince cut.
Because Vince and Seth were talking for time.
Vince messed up that segment.
You messed it up, bro.
That's a sign of things to come. As much as you're happy that Vince is back, this is what a Vince WWE looks like when he returns with vengeance.
Who's happy Vince is back?
My man's happy.
I don't think he's happy. He just doesn't mind.
I don't mind.
I think we saw the news. I think we saw the news on night 2. Night 2? And it was like, I said to Mex though and Sam, I can't lie. I'm not really fussed about this whole thing.
Yeah.
You cannot be fussed, but it's going to affect the product.
No, I don't think so.
It's gonna
What do you mean you don't think so? It's already, you already showed it in a day.
I can't lie. See me?
In a space of hours, you already showed that effective.
See me, bro. Give me the stories.
Yeah.
The stories is why I come back to WWE, my nigga. I can't lie. The stories is why I come back.
Yeah.
And that's the same. I go, bro. Like I said to you, bro. AEW, you go to AEW for the matches. You go enjoy the matches. You go enjoy like the whole, banger bandizzy. You might get banger bandizzy here and there.
Yeah, I hear you.
But the stories is what I'm eating.
Of course, like I love.
Steak is what I'm eating.
Joke, man. Go. Of course, like obviously, like I've not been WWE for a while, but that whole bloodline story, the whole thing, I'm here for it. I love stories. I love spectacle.
Yeah.
But give me good products.
So then again,
Because we don't get both of them. No, but enough. We
that's
don't
why I
get
go to
both.
AEW for. I can't lie. AEW's there. I said,
You're not gonna push me there.
Thank you, Hoa, for that thing, fam. I can't lie.
Let me bring with you. I don't want too much banger bandizzy, too much.
I don't go for the banger bandizzy. I mean, if it comes, it comes, innit? It's a kinder egg. I can't lie.
I don't look at wrestling as a show. I look at it more as a soap opera, to be fair with you. I'll be very honest with you.
Yeah.
I appreciate the
It's a
wrestling.
physical soap opera.
I appreciate the flip flops and everything. Wonderful. Sometimes I'm like, wow, amazing. But for me, I like the stories. I like the drama.
I'm drawn to stories.
I like
always.
something that's going to keep me in line.
That's why
what's going on.
I agree with that. But the thing is, the reason why we criticize is not because I don't want WWE to.
It's because of the past.
No, it's because like we've seen what. WWE has always been a product for the most part that's emphasized stories. But even under like let's say the 2010 era, if I compare that to like, let's say Ruthless Aggression in terms of like storylines, even if you compare WWE internally to what they've been in the past, it hasn't.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not comparing. I don't want WWE will never be AEW. AEW's AEW. But if you compare WWE to what WWE has been under like new Vince and old Vince are two different things. That's why when I think people like Versi say the product, we're not saying we want WWE to be AEW. We're saying
No.
If you compare,
I don't want my intelligence assaulted. That's it.
And that's why people are receptive to the bloodline stuff, because how many storylines have the bloodline have we had in the last, let's say, 10 years? Not many.
20, 30.
Exactly. And that's why people are critical. It's not because they want the product to be something else. It's because we know what the product has been and can be, and it hasn't been that consistently for a period of time. And that's why the bloodline is getting... Nobody on planet Earth is shitting on the bloodline. Nobody.
Yeah, I'll say this. And when WWE is great, and when they're at their best, nobody can beat them. The bloodline story is one of the best stories I've ever seen.
It's one of the best stories WWE has done.
Wrestling has ever produced. Forget WWE. Wrestling has produced. It's excellent.
Yeah.
So we've seen what WWE can be like when they want.
I've seen anything.
Yeah. The twists and turns.
So many characters in one thing.
And everyone looks good.
That's fair.
Everybody is coming out better.
I don't think I have.
It depends what you watch. If you only watch WWE, then that's fair comment.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of WWE. I don't watch.
But I think across wrestling.
I don't watch
across wrestling.
I've not watched the
Elite Saga.
Elite. I've not watched all of that. That's
cool.
I've only watched Evolution. I've watched
which is
Ministry.
fine. And you can compare it to that, innit? Which is fine. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But what I'm saying is that, not to repeat myself, what I'm saying is that storyline, and obviously you man are well within your right to be gassed about what's going on now, innit? But it's only like, I haven't seen Vince produce something like this, like the Bloodline, in an extremely long time. So
I'll say since Mega Powers, bro.
Yeah, so
There's Mega Powers.
Hear me out. Long, as in a long story.
Long-term story. Kane and Undertaker.
Bro, listen.
Kane and Undertaker.
Listen.
No, I'm
Excuse me.
No, wait.
Excuse me. What the fuck am I here?
What I'm saying? No, I'm not comparing. I'm saying in terms of long-term storytelling, Kane and Undertaker, they've come in, they're beefing. They now got back together. They beefed again. They got back together. They beefed.
No, I'm talking. No, wait, let me finish. A continued story.
Okay.
Because Vince, the Undertaker and Kane was on and off. When it first happened in that,
It was
blacks.
It was. I really see
From 97 until how when? Then it stopped for a bit. Then in 2003 to 2004. Let's be honest, man.
He's right.
Let's be real now.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I've fucking grown up. So I'm not gonna say nothing now. There's no point.
I don't know what you're on about.
Things. No, because I really want to talk, but I can't talk now.
No, but we got one
I
thing
think
common.
because we're gonna get rich soon, so I can't be so underground no more. But that's fucking ridiculous. What? Let's just go to Ask Wrestlings.
It wasn't on the story.
The story was there. It was there.
Blacks, you're missing the point. I never said they weren't there. I never said they ran away and disappeared and hid in the cave, bro.
What you're trying to say is that the Undertaker and Kane thing was very it was sporadic. It wasn't like
it was in two. Bro, it was in three parts, bro. 97 and then it stopped for a bit. And then it was when Undertaker got buried alive, 2003 to 2004. Then it stopped for a bit. Then again in 2010 when Kane won the title. It wasn't from 97 to 2010.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. Yeah,
it was three different segments. It was three sagas.
I completely get it, but it was over a span of let's say 15 to 20 years.
But it wasn't a 15, 20 year story.
No.
It happened in the
Bloodline is not going to reach that. I hope you
That's
know
not,
that.
no, you're missing the...
I've grown up now. I have to try and be more grown out here.
Let's get this.
Guys, time for Ask Wrestlings, where we ask you, the people, to send us Wrestlings some questions. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Frimpong, big up Sam Frimpong.
That's what he says.
What are your thoughts on the Mogul Affiliates and Embassy merger? That's on
I think that's cool.
Ring of Honor.
I think that's cool. We need more. We've been calling for more bigger gangs.
Yeah, we'll do it afterwards. Question. What happened to them man that followed?
We're getting this money soon, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, here's where it goes.
What happened to them man that follow Swerve, Parker and the other
They're
one?
still about, no?
No, I think they got rep.
No, the other one.
Yeah,
the one that
that's why
like
they've
stitches.
done the merger, no?
The don that look like stitches, bro. He's gone.
serious stuff.
I think that's the one they've done the merger.
What's that white rapper? Was it Tom McDonald or something? That Donny. He look like Tom McDonald.
All right, cool. All right, next one.
He's gonna be trouble.
You're gonna be in big trouble.
Big trouble.
All right, next one. Big up Dan Slater at Fat Slates.
Big up him, man.
What gimmick did you used to love, but know for a fact you couldn't get away with it in this day and age?
Don't
He
clown.
says Godfather.
Don't the clown.
Godfather and the holes. No,
Don't
like
clown.
something naughty, I guess.
Oh,
like,
crime time.
No.
Crime time.
Crime
Crime time. Couldn't get rid of that.
I'll be real with you, Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
What, can we have Trish starts barking on the floor?
Yo.
Oh, Mr. McMahon.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
he used to do the
actually, I don't
badness.
want to say it. No, I don't want to say it. Got Angle still.
No. Are you?
Got Angle.
Wait. Are you talking about the Beast Sean Melting?
Yeah.
You can't run that.
Black Shit Out of Order.
You can't run that now.
No, Black Shit Out of Order. You like that?
No, you can't already.
He said he can't run it now. You can't run it now.
What? I'm sorry. I thought the question was what can't run back?
The question is, what did you used to love that can't get away?
No, that's what I said.
No.
No. It was a bit where I can't say it. Can you blip?
I've got two shoots back to back.
All I'll say,
I can't say it.
All I say, Scott Steiner can't run. Scott Steiner's funny, but some of Scott Steiner's
phobic thing.
There's a bit of it's a bit of phobia, it's a bit of slut shaming going on. Positivity and that.
Yeah. Eric Bischoff as well. I don't think he can run.
Yeah, he can't.
No, I think Eric can turn it down.
Bishop can run.
Bishop can run. Yeah.
Bishop can run.
The Billy and Chip thing.
No, forget that one. As in terms of him being on-screen character, that can run. Bishop can turn it. Just like
Viscera can't run though.
Bishop was not.
The humping thing.
Move on, yeah.
No. Today's. I think that will happen in today's thing.
If you listen to this party,
No, it will happen in today's thing.
correct me. Just DM me if
In 5 years' time,
Bishop
Batman going reverse. Anyway.
Bishop wasn't that mad in WWE. I mean, in WCW.
Viscera.
No, Bishop wasn't that mad in WCW. Just message me. Correct me.
All right, we'll go around the room and just give everyone one each. This question's from Nabil. Big up Nabil. He says, "What's one match you need to see on the All-In card?"
Okay, wow.
So everyone just goes one each.
Kenny Omega, Ospreay.
Kenny Omega, Ospreay.
I will go with Daniel Bryan Omega.
It has to be MJF versus Sting. Title versus career.
Sorry, we can't do Kenny Omega Ospreay because they're already doing that Forbidden Door thing.
Let them do it again.
No, myth.
They do it 3P, innit? It's fine.
Sam, you go.
Did you try copying my voice? I did. Anyway, Danielson versus anyone, man. I just love that guy. You know what I mean? That's the truth.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one's a bit left field, but give me
Orange Cassidy.
Adam Cole versus MJF.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Adam Cole versus MJF.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Okay,
I think we'll get that.
We put that in the middle.
I think that's where MJF loses the title.
No!
Adam, not necessarily all in, but like who he's going to lose to.
Darby. It's gonna be Darby.
That's a shout.
I think Adam Cole's highly favoured. If you look at like the way Tony Adam Cole's highly favoured in that company.
He's one of them two.
He's one of them two.
Boom, magic.
And we've kind of went through this today, but Nabil asked again, how do you rank, again, let's rate it out of 5 stars. How would you rate Mercedes' time in New Japan so far?
Oh, it's been 10-10.
Yeah, I'll say 5.
Yeah, 5. She's been killing it.
10-10.
Killing it.
I'm not even trying to chock-a-block the thing here, but yeah, it's 10-10.
No, big up.
It's a well paid off investment.
I'm just happy she's happy.
It's a PS5 still.
Yeah, Scott.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, we're gonna have to lock off the thing now because Pyro literally gonna call the
Yay,
cops.
press that stop button.
We're gonna get our hands cuffed.
Was it put Scott?
What?
We're gonna get our hands cuffed.
That's the other way. Backwards. Yeah, Scott backwards.
Put Scott. Pick up. But yo, guys, once again we hit 2,000 subscribers. Amazing news, great news. Membership will be back on hopefully next month. So guys, be ready for that. But whatever you do not sign up for the membership because it will just bounce back like a fake check. Anyone?
Two quick plugs. If you lot haven't seen on the channel already, if you guys want more of your independent wrestling covered, there's a show on the channel now, Indie Takers,
great show.
So watch that. And then there's Revolution Radio, which is more of a breakdown of AEW week to week as well. So if you want more in-depth stuff than what we're talking about on the pod, you can catch that there.
Yeah, we need to do a WWE one though.
Yeah, I think we can do that. Yeah,
I think we can do. I don't mind doing that.
I don't mind doing.
I think it'll be you two.
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah. I got a name for it already.
Yeah,
Get it.
The most select. I'm joking.
We'll think of something though. We'll think of something.
I've been Anafi.
I've been Laps.
Mex.
Lucha V.
Your boy Sam Blacks.
NQ.
And this is
this is WRESTHINGS, the coolest podcast in the world. Tell your mum, tell your dad, tell your granddad, tell your sister, tell your cousin, tell your dog, tell your cat, tell your lion, tell your bear, tell your girlfriend, tell your other girlfriend, tell your side piece, tell your manager, tell the other people. By the Mandem, for the Mandem. Bow. Jay Cargill, I actually do love you, but they'll just take it.
And we saw it live.
You saw your gimmick.
You just got to the end of the podcast, and if you've enjoyed what you've listened to, enjoyed what you've watched, enjoyed the vibes, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bow.